Hello, hello.
It is Sam and Natalie today.
Natalie.
Mainly Natalie. Sam is over here going to go through our Catherine Pooler inks and get a little organized.
She is, so.
Before the new ones come in.
Ooh. Sneak peek. Okay, so like we said in live on Saturday. Nope, it was Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm. Saturday Night Live.
Our Saturday Night Live.
I think that one is trademarked though, so we can't use that one.
Probably. Saturday Night Live show. We are doing the Folio from the Uniquely Creative Dear Diary line. So to get started, this is what it looks like, and it folds out like so. Super fun. And it was a little, as you can see on this guy right here, it was a little stark white for me, so I had to add some inking. And I thought of you the whole time, Chris Vensel, if you're watching. She loves to ink, as do many of our customers, I'm sure. But she's the one that has given me a hard time about it. And not a hard time, but she's goofed around with me. So this is all I did, is I just kind of bent it. And I didn't want to bend it too much. I just kind of used the natural score line folds that it's got going on, and I just started in to give it a little something, take a little bit of that stark white out of it. And we're going to add a lot of bits and bobs to it, make it cute, but super simple. Just kind of
ink the edges.
Ink the edges, do a little circular action, start off of your paper. Now, this ink pad that we've got probably could use a re-inking. And so it's not super juicy. And so
I looked for that. We're out of stock on it, but it should be coming in today.
Coming in today. There's a little something for you. Catherine Pooler coming in today. Yay. So anyway, typically with Catherine Poolers, you go really light, you tap, you don't rub. And I still was tapping on it, just wanting to get a little something on here. So yeah. And we are winging it a little bit today. I didn't want to have too much of a plan. Wanted to see how things jumped out at me. I did prep a lot of little bits. I fussy cut a lot of little bits over the weekend. There are 3.5 fussy cut sheets in the collection pack. And there is a die that will cut out some of the pieces, and I wanted to show that to you. So this is the die. We showed it in live, and this is a sample set that they gave us. So this is a die that will cut out.
We didn't give it, we purchased it.
Oh yeah, no, well, yeah, that we have to use. So this piece is actually one that it is on the cut apart sheet, and you can cut it out and then just use the score lines yourself. But this die will cut out that piece as well as this one, which is this little guy right here. And then it cuts out this little guy right here. Now, I didn't line it up very well, so I decided, well, if I'm going to use it, I'm going to flip it and use that side instead of this side. But you can see that I didn't line it up very well.
Karen says hello.
Hello, Karen. So that's what this little guy does, and it does cut apart the actual papers inside. And you can use it with any paper at all. Obviously, you can use this is a very versatile die. It says it's a folio pocket, which I agree, but I got to tell you, it fits a gift card so perfectly. Yeah, it's really nice and easy to have this little cutie in there, but then it would be fantastic for a card. Have a little gift card holder inside a card. Or we had a customer who made a folio card for her grandson when he got married, and she tucked a lot of money in there. And so I thought this is another idea. If you have a big gift that you want to give to somebody and it's money, cash, cards, little notes and things, this would be a great little die set to use to make little tuck spots inside a folio or a card. So you can see that I've got a lot of little bits and pieces here. I thought this was garbage, but these are all the little saying cut apart things. So the great thing about Uniquely Creative ephemera, now this is all cut aparts. There was a lot of just straight cutting, so I just went for it. So I want a lot of options of things. But the great thing about their ephemera is that they do come with some.
They come with two of each.
They do come with two of everything, but they also have little, what's the word I want? They have sentiments in there that you can use in cards. It doesn't need to just be for folios and layouts. It works great for cards as well. So that was
I do like that they think of that.
I know. I think that's fun. And there is two of everything. And it's nice, thick paper. It's laser cut. It's really pretty.
And it can get really intricate too.
It is. It is very intricate. So we are just going to play. So I'm pulling it all out. You can see all these pretty pieces. Lots of flowers and bits. So we're just going to make a mess here and have some fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So to start, this is going to be, should we start with the front? Or go right into the
I don't know. I usually
start in the middle?
start in the middle.
Okay.
Because the front's usually lots of fun.
Yeah, and I do already have some pieces in mind for the front, so I'll just kind of set them aside. So I did cut a tag. This one is 3 inches by a little less than 8 inches. I did cut a tag just to kind of play with. I was going to tuck some stuff around it, in and around and through it, and that's really going to be the bulk of what we do today is play, tuck. So one thing I like to do when I want to, well, let's say hello. Hi, Joni. Hi, Lynn. So I like to ink things, or not, excuse me, not ink. I like to adhere things more towards the middle and leave myself some space if I want to tuck some bits behind it, like the ephemera, and then I can always add glue later. I did ink around this little tag that I made. It's really, I mean, I don't even know if you can call it a tag. It's more of a tag shape because I'm not going to put string and such on it. So let's see what we can put on here to make it so pretty.
You could have.
I could have. Just wasn't feeling it. I think that I did that with a different project, and so I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm strung out on tags. So the other thing that I did to prepare was I cut some 3x4 cards, and I just inked them a few minutes ago. So I don't want to put a 3x4 in there because it's not, if it was wider, I would, but we're going to put them in a couple other places on here. So for this guy, it's just, looks like we have a tear. Sad. We'll just tuck that, we could tuck that in, no problem somewhere, so. All right. So just finding little bits of things. I probably should have gotten my...
Auditioning?
I'm auditioning. And one thing I really like about using the foam adhesive is I don't like to take the release tape off until I'm certain that that's where I want it to settle down. And with this little guy, you do have some space. What do they call this? The gusset.
Mm-hmm.
You have some space to where I can layer some things up and it's still going to fold nicely because it's all prepped for you. That's kind of the fun thing about folios is that you don't have to think it through yourself.
That's probably why I don't do folios a lot, because I really like to add dimension.
Yeah. And you do have to think that through.
I know.
So
terrible at it.
I'm just going to start laying some things down. Because this line, thankfully, is so pretty. It doesn't make it hard to want to just play with the stuff.
Though I should probably think it through when I'm doing cards, too, because fitting back in envelopes is kind of difficult.
Yeah. And I'm going to move this around a little bit. I'm going to move it up. I did want to do it off of the corner here, but it's going to get folded funny right here, so I am going to move it up a little bit. And I have been, I never actually met her myself, but we talk about her a lot. Ginger Rop. We talk about her a lot and how she used to say, just slap it down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I have been...
She's been doing the ginger method.
I've been doing the ginger method a lot of just slapping it down and calling it good. What do you think about this? I know, I told you there's 2. There was almost 3. Did we tell them what you're doing?
No.
Sam is going through, what do you think of this? Should I use it?
Sure.
Is it too white? No, it'll be fine.
Take your ink blender brush to it.
Oh, you think so? Sam is going through our studio supplies of Catherine Pooler ink and making a list of what we have and what we have 2 of apparently. And
well, that means I can put one in like a classroom supply.
Yeah. All right. What do we think of this? Just along the side of the tag. I can tuck it underneath the tag because
ooh, that'll be cute.
I left that room under there to tuck underneath. So just tuck it right on under. I do love a hint of something that you don't have to necessarily see every little bit of it. Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I think I'm going to go for it.
I would just cut one more. I would just cut the one off on the bottom.
You think so?
Yeah, and
Oh,
pull
tuck
it
it all the
down.
way down.
Yeah.
See,
There you go.
that's why we need 2 of us on here. And we'll use this somewhere else.
Probably.
I'm sure. I love it. So this is also Uniquely Creative lace. We have quite a bit of this little guy. So I am just going to kind of go in here and squirt some glue in all these little pieces. That's why the fine tip is really great, because it's going to go through that the lace and hold it, and it's also going to adhere it to the paper on both sides. It's like we're tiling or something.
I have 2 of this one too.
There's 2 orange twists over there. I have them stacked up on each other.
Oh, good. That one I know we had to.
I think one was a return or something. Something was wrong, wasn't it? I can't remember. So there we go. And a page, one little side of this guy's done. Fun, yes? We could add more, but we'll see how it goes. I kind of like to get something.
You should do a page of the frames.
Oh, I like the frame for the front too. Just both frames.
I don't know.
That's fun.
Frame would be cute on the front though too.
Mm-hmm. Where is some strips? I should have done this before, but you know, we were 4 minutes late and there was panic. Natalie, we're late. Here we go. Okay. No, I didn't want to do that.
Oh, the thicker one.
No, here's the goofy thing about me. These are very, very thin. And because I like to have my stuff be a little thick, I will take 2 of them.
Oh. I get it.
That's me being silly, but I like to do that.
They do make a thicker one.
They do.
Maybe that's the one you need.
Maybe. And here's a little trick. I mean, the likelihood that I'm going to put... Oh, no, I'm just going to take this and use another 2-bit. So when I lay this down, I obviously don't have pictures yet, but if I leave this little guy open, you can, at the top, you can slide them on down in there and add adhesive later. Or you could put your photo on top of it. It's not a terrible idea. So I think I should have gone thinner with my... Thanks, Barbara. So we'll leave that there while we still are working on.
I have another one of these too.
What do you think about, like, do they need to be offset a little? Yeah, I think it needs a little offset. Give it a little something. So I never noticed this until this moment, but Donna Baker's in Bakersfield. That's cool.
It's like she moved there on purpose.
It's like you moved there on purpose. Hello, Donna from Bakersfield. I can't think of a town that I would want. Actually, in Japan, my maiden name is Nakamura. Yeah, Sam's mic is on. She's just not talking.
Yeah.
She's working. In Japan, there is a town called Nakamura, and it means people.
I
people
just noticed that.
Donna didn't notice that either. Oh my gosh,
That's funny.
that is funny. But anyway,
My
there
mic
is a
should be
town
on.
called Nakamura in Japan, and it says I've heard that it means people of the village. Now, I met somebody once whose last name was Muranaka, and so I was curious if that meant her name was village people.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anywhere called Labonte
Maybe.
or Widemark.
Widemark. I don't know.
Doubt it.
But I know there's places like Smithville for Karen J. Smith. There's Williams. I think her maiden name was Williamson. So what else should we put on here? This little guy.
Some flowers.
Some flowers. We do have, that is the fun part, is that there's not
Camera
a,
would be
I
cute.
do love the camera. It's so cute. I love that camera. We are definitely using the camera. How is it possible that we only have the thin squares that I like when I want to use the thick?
Yeah, I don't know. I only saw thick in there last week. This blue box right here has a lot in it.
Oh, okay. I found some in a thingy. So I am going to put this right here.
Lynn asked, what paper is this made from?
This is the Uniquely Creative Dear Diary line that we showed on Saturday evening on our live. It is Uniquely Creative we've had them for over a year. We got them March of last year.
I think 2 years ago.
Do you think it's 2 years? It was when you were in...
No, maybe it was.
It was when you were in...
New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah, for NAMTA. So this is... we've had them for a while. I really love their products.
They have a new release monthly, so we've been ordering every month.
Yeah, and we got a sneak peek last night.
No.
Yikes. Oh, good. I'm glad you caught that quick.
All right.
Oh, Karen Smith is originally a Lewis. There's Lewiston somewhere. I'm sure of it. So Uniquely Creative, we got a sneak peek last night of their Christmas line, as well as another one that comes out
in July.
Is it the first of the month that they do theirs?
First of the month. So we order it typically around the 20th.
So is their Christmas line July as well? Is it 2 lines that come out July 1st?
Yeah, 2 lines come out in July.
And they both are, I'm going to say the word stunning.
Yeah, they're both very pretty.
Very, very pretty. So
it's Indigo Bloom, I think, is the name of the one line. I cannot wait to make some wedding layouts with it because those colors were very much my wedding.
Yep.
Oh, Lynn missed Saturday.
Oh, sorry, Lynn. It was hard because it was a 5th Saturday, and
it was late in the day. It was really late.
It was dark out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was later in the day.
We were here late for
an event. Mm-hmm.
But
so this ticket right here is one that was like a border of tickets in the on the paper, and so I cut that out. What do you think over here, Sam?
If you had that border along the side of the frame, other side.
But I have. Is that goofy? Not a bad idea. What if I went?
No, I don't like it. What about a word?
I thought about the words.
Enjoy little things.
Enjoy little things. Maybe I'll tuck a flower or two underneath that.
Yeah, to separate the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Or a ticket.
There's a bigger flower that we can put.
Where's this?
It's a big one.
Cut it in half.
I like this flower.
Okay.
Going with it. We have, I think everyone knows that Chris has had knee surgery and is recovering amazingly
Not everyone knows.
well.
People are still surprised.
Yeah, people are still surprised. They're like, what exactly is going on? Yeah. And we're grateful for your discretion. It's kind of you to be worried about her privacy. So, yes, she is recovering well, and that's why Sam and I have taken on the fun of doing lives.
I think she's grateful for it.
She is grateful. Sometimes, it's a lot of pressure to do this, I will say.
And we suck at pre-planning.
Yeah, I mean,
so bad at it.
We are not great at it.
We're pretty planned this week, though.
Yeah, I mean, we had the idea, and I did take
part.
it home and play with it so that I knew what I was getting into. But at the same time, it's not like I didn't want a definite plan because I would have hated it.
Where did your spray go? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Just have a lot of ink on this one ink pen.
Okay.
It's just driving me nuts.
So she is recovering very, very well. She did get a little worn out yesterday between physical therapy and a staff meeting, and
yeah, she was here all day.
She was here a long
pretty much.
Yeah, she was here a lot. So that's what probably wore her out pretty good. So she is having a little bit of a rest at home. well-deserved rest. Wish you could
Well,
see.
and her dad is coming to visit this week too, so.
Oh, is he from Florida? How fun.
So we, I think he gets in tonight.
Oh, that's fun. I'm wondering if this is thin enough for this. I don't know that it is. Let's see. Oh, it is. Hooray. Just barely. But it won't, you can't see, right?
So, and for folios, I do like to, she's being really precise with her foam here. For folios, you do really want to focus on that because of how much wear and tear they're going to get over the years.
Yeah, because people are handsy. Your folios get manhandled quite a bit, and so it is a good idea to make sure you use good adhesive and adhere really well.
If you switched them.
I was thinking that as well because dink to dink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute. I like it.
Yeah. All right. My least favorite part.
Peeling all the release paper off.
Peeling all the release paper off. I'm going to bring the garbage can a little closer to me so I can have a little...
There's two of them in here.
I could just throw it on the ground, but I'm not that person. I do that at home and then I sweep. I was thinking earlier about well, when it gets quiet, what should we do when we run out of things to say?
Donna likes when we do lives.
Oh,
Thanks,
thank you, Donna. We feel like big old nerds.
Yeah. No, I felt last week was rough, but that's because Taylor was really quiet.
Well, it was our first time, right?
Yeah.
I think I was pretty shy. I just sit there and go, a lot when you... I don't talk a whole lot on here. So...
I have two of a lot more ink pads than I thought we did.
Well, at least you're doing this and we can see what we need.
Yeah.
As well. All right, all that release tape, we've got it off. And now we're going to put that little guy down. How cute is that?
It's adorable.
So cute. I'm feeling a lot better about this.
Oh, good.
Because I was going, ugh.
Well, I didn't have a plan last week, so they saw it from start to finish.
But yeah, but again, with 49 Market, so many bits.
Yeah,
make
there was
it
a
so
lot
much
to work
easier.
with.
And I say that a lot when it comes to nearly anything, that I am not talented, I'm well supplied. And that really is the key, is that if you are well supplied, you can get a lot out of your products. I don't think you have to be talented or have a natural gift, though Sam and Chris do have a natural gift for it.
Nice.
You do. Just live with it. All these little bits. Sorry for it's almost like dead air doing all of this, all of the release tape, but has to be done.
Did you already do that one?
I already did that one, thankfully, so we're almost past it. But you can really see how the inking in here really makes these papers stand out. They were pretty stark white. But look at how quick this is going. And this is like zero direction, folks. I've got none. We're just
so
going
cute.
with it. So cute already. All right, well, let's see what we can do here. We can put a photo up here. Should we mat it? What should we do? I could flip it over and have it be super white. Too. I just didn't know if it blends in. I mean, I'll tuck some things around it.
Yeah. Put one of those on there.
Put one of these
I really
guys.
wanted to use that for some reason.
Okay. I could put that on top too. Or do you want it inside underneath? Oh, Donna, you're too kind. What do you think? We'll just let it sit there for a minute and decide if we love it. What do you think? Do we need a word? Nah. That's very pink.
That's
I
very
kind of
pink.
like it though because this is very pink over here. I think you can see what I'm doing. I'm seeing over here for me on my screen is comments, and so I can't.
Do you want me to tuck them?
No, I mean it's okay.
That's what you see. That's
But
fine.
I mean, if as long as you can see, so you can see I think that it helps. It's the cohesiveness with the pinks. So
yeah,
it's good.
Thank you, Donna. Should same with me.
Ooh, and look at all these little pretty pieces. I just love them. They're so cute. These are pretty.
Someone's fingerprints on this.
Oh, we can find out who.
Should clean it off.
There's some butterflies around here somewhere in here. Here's a butterfly. I think there's a brownish one too. Oh, the brother. Use the brownish butterfly. Ooh, I was afraid. Okay, so when I cut butterflies out with ephemera, this is their ephemera. You can tell because it's white on the back. When I cut butterflies out, they don't get antenna. And I'm grateful that they don't either with their little guys because that's just too much. And I don't like leaving the little white there. So that was my feeling. Oh, another thing. So they have they're on a squirrel. They're cut apart sheets. And it has like borders at the bottom, but it has these tag pieces. And you can cut them apart. But
You know what you should do?
What?
You should glue the back tag
Mm-hmm.
to here,
and
then you can pull it out.
That was actually my plan.
If you had string, you could tie it closed, which I could go grab you string.
Yeah, that would be fun. Oh, there's a lot of magnets in here. Ooh.
All right, I'll be right back then.
Okay, yeah.
Is there a certain color you want?
I don't know.
Pink Baker's Twine.
Pink Baker's Twine, I think sounds fabulous. Fabulous.
BRB.
All right, Sam's gonna go, and so now you're stuck with me. Look out. All right, the way that I'm gonna do this is I know I'm gonna tuck that behind there. I'm gonna glue it on the one side so it becomes one piece, and that way I'm not fiddling with all these little bits moving all over the place. If that makes sense. Makes life just a little bit easier to have it stuck in place. And I'm one of those people that's weird when I can see the perforation spots, so I am picking at them a little bit to kind of rough it up, make it less obvious. There's not a perforation spot on all these pieces. I'm just kind of trying to rough it up a little bit so it looks like I did that on purpose, because I did. Okay, so that little guy over there. And there's so many pretty flowers to choose from. I did already use, I don't want it to look exactly the same on every page. I might tuck behind. Oh, but I don't want to tuck them. They're so pretty. Maybe like that and tuck that one behind. That's pretty. Absolutely. Maybe we need a pink butterfly on the front. Not that one. It's tough because this is a very purpley pink. I'm glad that it looks prettier on screen than it does in person. And this is kind of a purpley pink too, so I don't want to use an orangey pink. Oh, this one looks okay. That one looks okay, because this butterfly right here is a little bit more coral, vibrant pink. Still lovely, and it all goes together, but you know, it has to be aesthetically pleasing. So, and I might actually tuck this over here like that, so that it's over the scallop on that side. It might be over and under. What do you think? Yep, I like that. So because I like that, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with some glue to hold it in place. When I crafted for a long time, then I had a lot of kids and I stopped, and then the crafting world changed. And so when I got back into it again, right before I started working here, I started watching this lady, and she does a lot of this auditioning and tucking.
I love Pat.
Boy, everybody loves Pat. Ooh, brown, fun.
It was the first one I found that would match.
Okay. Sam picked brown.
I thought it would tie into craft a little bit. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're gonna want to put your string down first, though.
I know. I'm just deciding which side I want it to be on, because I kind of love. I want the inside to show, so I'm kind of thinking that side. Should we put something down? We could.
A word banner with the butterfly on the bottom right. Did you see that one?
I did see that. Word banner with the butterfly. Where did I put that stinking butterfly? Did I toss it?
What about Born to Soar? with the butterfly.
So cute. All right, I'm going to trim that little guy because I just cut it to fit it into my little sandwich bag of goodness as I cut at home. Okay.
Just threw that piece on the floor.
What piece? That I did. Yeah, it's flying. Things are flying. Yeah, like that. Again, because I like it right here on top of it, I'm going to put them right together. So anyway, I was just saying that when I got back into crafting, I was watching this lady and she did a lot of just auditioning her pieces and tucking and I found that it's so much more fun that way. Yep, love it, Donna. Good idea. All right, I'm going to have this one be less, I'm going to have it go flat down. But is there a reason you love Pat?
Oh, we're just talking. A Reputation song played, and I was like, "This is so great for Taylor, right?" And obviously, she agreed because
yes,
you know.
Yes, Pat is fun. Alrighty.
Oh, sounds like a delivery. Might be our Catherine Bowler.
Oh my goodness.
Quartz.
You should see all of this adhesive I have stuck to my shirt. I stick things to my shirt all the time. Sometimes if I have an extra price tag or something, I'll just plop it right on my shirt and people are like, "You're $14.99 today?" I said, "I sure am. I'm a steal." The other day it was like a 45 one, and I'm like, "Well, that's hold on." Today. All right. Born to Soar. That's cute. Good idea. So every page doesn't have to be
the same.
Elaborate or the same. Yeah, absolutely.
You could do a page where you just stack two photos on top of each other.
And that was actually the plan too. So you think here, and where's my string? How much string? Just tie it in a... just tie around it. Isn't that so pretty though? I mean, individually that would be lots of fun. And it is showing you a couple of different papers that are in the line. And then I cut it all out as one strip, and then I went and cut all of the little pieces. And
never thought about auditioning. Great word.
Yeah, not my own. It's somebody else's first. You think just go like this, and then it'll get glued down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can always trim it. You can't add to it.
True story.
And I would just take a piece of like score tape on the back to hold it there.
Oh yeah.
For when you're gluing.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Oh boy. Found it. It was really oh boy.
Oh, we are so punny. All right, I really overdid it. Way overdid it on how much we needed, but
that's fine because
I'd rather have.
You're gonna trim it.
I mean, and we're talking 10 cents a yard, so I think it's okay. All right.
For now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alrighty. Wow. Okay. And so, should we decorate inside the tags or leave them because they're so cute? We could
just leave them for now.
Yeah.
We can go back and decorate them later.
We can. And that's kind of the fun part is that you kind of get your pieces in place, decide how you want it to look, and then go back. Do you want it high?
I would do it low just because you have this one up high.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and we're just going to glue down this guy. Might as well use score tape. I have to say, score tape's one of my favorite things. I used to hear people talk about how much they hated it, and honestly, I don't get why. It's strong, but you can tear it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have like a plastic, there's no, you don't have to refill it. That was the thing that made me crazy with nearly every adhesive tape runner I've had. And it is just so strong. It's amazing. But if you mess up, it'll come up with a little undo. All right. Sam has found 3 of one.
Oh, one was in the
When the outlet was over in Sun City West. Yeah, well, that'll do it. All right, tell me where. Here?
Yeah, roughly. Burnish it down. There's one right there.
There we go.
It's not a good one, but
You'd be
it'll
surprised at how difficult it is some days to find a bone folder. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. So lovely. Okay, so now we have an extra little something. And with these gussets, there's so much room to keep it going. Sam likes things dimensional.
I do.
It's the best. I don't mind it. It's fun. I just like there to be room for it all. Okay, so let's see. This one is a little bit of a plain background. Maybe we need to add a little something. And even just decorating the tag would be cute. The front of the one tag.
Oh, yeah.
Give it a little something. Because it could tuck. She doesn't like it. She's making that face.
It's too big.
Oh. Kind of likes the big. No.
Can't pick anything up, can you?
Ooh. That's pretty. I kind of like that for the front of this.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah. Kind of right here.
Yeah, on the bottom. You have it hang over the edge a little bit?
Yep. Should I flat glue it? I kind of want to flat glue it because it has so many of these little pieces.
That and the tag dimension adds a lot to that.
True story. These little guys. The laser cut is very accurate, but I mean, let's not, no, don't go down there. Too far. Let's not test the strength of paper. I did bring some pearls too. I mean, we really could go bananas playing all day with this. We've only been on for 13 minutes. Or is that the time?
38 minutes.
Oh my gosh, I was going to say yikes.
13:12, it's 1:12, yeah, it's the time.
So, I mean, we may not finish this all on camera because you guys will get bored of me
decorating,
but it really is that simple. I
you
mean,
should do your cover now.
okay.
At least so you do the cover on camera.
Well, and I did want to show,
photo mats
there's
built
some
in
photo
there?
mats. So I was going to actually put these in there because I kind of liked the look of it a little bit and add to it. So that was the plan for me for there, is just to add like a little.
Are you doing a latch close like that other album we did?
We can.
You cut the latches,
Absolutely
right?
can. I cut some of them, and there's also like this guy would work.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to score it, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm. I think you probably could just fold it, yeah.
So Chris did one of these before. I don't think you did it on a lot. She did it on
No,
live.
she did it. She did it in a class with.
There was a class with Uniquely Creative with their wisteria line. I'm sure many of you bought that folio because it was so cute. And I have some magnets over here, I think.
You do.
Oh, I don't know what those are, if they're plus or negative, so yikes. I guess if they're sticking together, they're plus, right?
I don't know.
We're just gonna
use the ones.
just use the ones that the plus.
There's a reason we carry the basic gray magnets mainly, because they do mark the plus and minus on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I like when it's easy.
So we'll just let those two stick together. There we go. So anyway, she had, this could be better if it was more pretty scored. I will score it pretty. So Chris had made this one and she did the latch and it was so cute. So we're going to just do the same.
Don't cut it.
I'm not going to cut it. This is a common thing for me to use the wrong blade when you have a machine that has the score blade and the cutting blade. Not score blade, score tool. But telling myself over and over, don't hit the wrong one. Okay, so I just scored it where I had already kind of folded it to show where it needed to be. So.
Oh, we have 3 this one too. Lime Ricky.
What color is that? Lime Ricky. Okay, so I'm going to take this one side and I'm going to put adhesive on it and glue it straight on. And since we're doing it, we'll just burnish it, make sure that we got it on there nice and flat. Donna, I hope you come out to visit us from Bakersfield because you're so flattering. She called me priceless. Oh, I didn't even know that my mother said that about me. And she was pretty good to me. Okay, so I am taking the adhesive off one side, adding a little dot of glue to reinforce it because I don't trust adhesive that comes with products like this. It's probably fine. I just like to add a little, so I'm holding it in place.
I'm sorting them as I go.
You are. All right, then I'm going to lay this guy over and hold it there for a little bit. Let it kind of sit there and set up. And then let's see about what we want to do for the front. I love all of these pieces. They're a little bit too wide for, like this one I really love. And then there's this really great postcard in the cut apart set, but it is a little too wide for the front. And, you know, turning it sideways is obviously goofy. And I think that's just a piece of paper.
Counting my blessings.
There's a You Make Me Happy.
That one's pretty.
What, this one?
Mm-hmm.
I was even looking at this one because it has a flowy on it.
You could do both.
Could do both. Eau de lavande. Is it? I want to just make sure it's actually sticking.
Oh, you should put something on top of that, like the flower.
I
or something.
know.
No,
So
that one's too intricate.
I knew that Sam was going to say that. Sam hates it when a magnet is exposed. So we've got that.
I do hate when a magnet is exposed.
I mean, I could use a piece of paper. We could cover it with paper. This is more than one piece of paper. Too much.
Well, the cover's already so pretty.
It is so pretty.
I would just build on it. Just make sure you cover the magnet with like this guy or something.
This guy's too wide.
Cut them in half.
You think so? It's so pretty.
Yeah, just cut them like in half and use that half. I'd do more.
Over more?
Yeah.
And then, okay. All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, you have a cutter right there.
I do have a cutter. This seems to be the way that I work, as I put the cutter next to me. Right there?
Yep.
Or here, there we go.
Something
fell.
I don't even know what it was.
It's the other folio.
Oh. What did they do on the cover of that one?
Not a thing.
Oh.
But
well, they added a fairy.
The magnet is backwards. This is actually,
yeah.
This was a whoops-a-daisies. So.
Right. She didn't notice until after it was completely done too.
So kind of right here, and then we build on it.
Oh, see, Donna says she may be out sometime this year.
Yay! Oh yeah, I feel like I haven't seen Kathy in a while. I want to use this camera over and over and over again. Are we frozen? Oh, there we are. I'll use this camera over and over and over again. It's so cute. But I have to rein it in.
Flowers.
On front.
I would go lower.
Do you want me to go like this? Or what's happening here? Put that in the middle and build around it?
Sure.
You don't like it? We don't have to.
Just start adding or start
slapping it down.
auditioning things.
Yeah, we'll start auditioning some things. This one's so pretty. Maybe we should use that instead.
I feel like you need a color in there. Or some
I
sort,
do too.
Like a craft or something.
Yeah, we do need a little something. What are your thoughts? Like a whole big piece, or that's too big?
That's too big.
I could cut it down. I cut a hole in it, and I didn't like the hole.
I like the hole.
Do you? I feel like
tie some twine. Oh, it's low.
I feel like it's too low because I went all the way with the hole punch.
If you tie some twine in it, it probably wouldn't be noticeable. Or cover the hole.
I was thinking I'd cover the hole and make it shorter.
Yeah. Did I mark this one? I did.
When you cut it, use the other piece on the back at the close. What other piece?
The other half that you cut off.
Oh, I know.
She lost it.
There it is. Found it.
On the back side.
Oh, well, I already glued that in place. I could do something. I don't know. I don't generally do the back of my folios unless it's like a signature type thing. Like maybe just something little, but yeah, I don't typically.
Or an extra sticker or something that.
Yeah, something flat.
Oh, you should add some of that lace to there too. This lace that you used.
Lace? Oh yeah.
To the cover.
Should I? This is. I think I inked this already. Where's my little?
You just need to ink the bottom.
Just need to ink the bottom, I guess. Where's the?
She lost her ink blender brush.
There we go. Well, I made all of these bits of things that I've got. No, I don't want to do that and get. And it looks really subtle. I don't know if you can even see it on screen. And it is subtle, but when it's all put together, having that extra little, I don't want to call it texture, but that extra layer of having the ink done really does add something. All right. Yikes. Let's put that down. Thoughts?
Just build. Audition till you like it.
No.
That's a pretty color.
No.
You want to guess what color it was?
I know what color it was. It's not my favorite. It was a very mustardy. It's funny because you don't like mustard.
No, but I love the color.
I don't like that too. It got cut funny. Oh, we do have some little flowers instead of big ones.
Lemongrass.
There are some hearts too.
I have two of this one.
So I was saying about the little pieces, there's a happy birthday. There's a giant happy here and a little birthday. There is a you make me happy.
Oh,
so there's a lot of really cute things.
Could you use that on the cover?
I could. Should we leave the happy intact or pop it out?
Well, close your closure because you don't want it to.
No.
Or it could be great to cover up your hole.
I like that too. A little flower up there. Are we gonna do you make me happy?
Probably. Unless there's something that might work better. I wish I would do black writing on these ones.
Oh, I know. Some of the yellows are hard to read that white. We struggle just as you do. I think we're going to try for some lace on here too, right?
Just 3 little buntings on the
dudes
on the bottom. Oh, this is a retired color.
16 candles.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
Is it on this list? I doubt it. Yeah, it's not. I should just put it aside. Matcha. You're quiet when you're thinking.
Well, it's because, you know, the gears have to turn up there. I don't love the counting my... I mean, I love the saying counting my blessings. I don't love it for the title of the folio. Great for a page.
Struggling
You
to
watch
pick that up.
A tink, a tink, a tink.
Just maybe do a tag going out.
This is kind of fun. It's weird what we've got going on here.
Yeah, put the butterfly where the tags overlap.
This is interesting.
Do you have a butterfly that's...
I have a pink one. I have a bright pink one, yeah.
Yeah, that's better. Blends in better.
Stands out yet blends in better.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure. Just glue them down.
Yep, we're just going to slap it down.
It's fun.
Glue this on top this time. Kind of like the way
Did
that
you?
looks.
You haven't glued down the tag yet?
I have not glued down the tag yet. I'm kind of going to glue everything together and then hit it all at once. But we'll let that sit there. We are not very chatty today. What can we talk about?
We aren't.
Already talk about how we shouldn't sing like Dina Wakely sings. That could be... Would not be as good as when she does it. I think I might need to go up a little. There we go.
My ink pad stacks are getting really high over here.
I'm going to use the thin adhesive on this guy. Well, I guess we lost Barbara for a little while. Yay, Barbara's back. You did not miss any thrilling conversation because Sam is working on a little mini project while I'm doing this, and we are stumped for conversation.
I think this one's another retired color. Yep.
Ooh, this is going to be fun. There we go. Well, I guess I shouldn't have tucked that down, but I kind of put it here, put the butterfly on top. Yep. That is fun. Okay.
I think this one's an underrated color too.
Really? It's kind of a blue-green. She's talking about Deck the Halls. I haven't played with it a whole lot. It is a very bluish green, but it's a good one for, it's really going to be great for holiday maker. It's a very
forest green.
Yeah. So while we have a second, I might as well, I have something that we can talk about. We need to talk about our 101 classes that we are offering. We have quite a catalog of them that we have added to our calendar for the next couple of months. We are we've decided that we wanted to give it a try hosting them the afternoons of Thursday's Make and Take, after Thursday's Make and Take, because we know that we've been having a lot of new gals come to our Make and Takes. You want to join me in this conversation?
No, go ahead.
So,
you know more than I know about it. You're the one who plans them.
So a lot of our 101 classes are for beginners, but they also have lots of new information. In fact, everyone that has taken the, what's the word I want? The Paper Crafting 101 class. In fact, the first Paper Crafting 101 class we had was a lot of people that I would categorize as veterans to crafting. And they came in and they walked away learning a lot of new information. This is not where I thought it was going to go, but we're going to be fine. So there is a lot of really good information to get in the 101 classes. They are taught by our staff, our knowledgeable, friendly, and fun staff. I think we'll tuck that little guy down in there because I want to use him. I think it's so pretty. It's like a little magnolia. So this month we have Paper Crafting 101. Actually, I think Paper Crafting 101 is tomorrow. And Barbara, yes, Barbara is our lucky winner of the free 101 class. I can't remember. I think she signed up for Card Making 101.
This one's so cute. It's all splattered.
So we have Card Making 101. We have Scrapbooking 101. We have Paper Crafting 101, stenciling, stencil butter, watercolors, colored pencils, coloring with alcohol markers. Hand lettering is a new one that we have just added. There's also some Mixed Media 101. Do you know what? This looks so much better on camera than when I'm looking down at it. Mm-hmm. Wow. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't hate it. Oh, that would be too much. But that is so, I just love this color so much. So we do have a lot of 101 classes available to you. And we do try to keep the...
we also
the price low on them.
We'll mention some of our series classes. So like the Funfold series class that's taught once a quarter by Lynn. That one's coming up in June, right? Later this month.
Yes, I believe that she does. And she also has a Cinch 101 class where you're going to make a really cute, it's going to take the place of Chris's Folio Friday class. She's covering for her on that one. Stenciling is the one Barbara signed up for. Yes, fantastic. So that's with Michelle. And it's going to be kind of a Christmas and July theme. So that's for the stenciling class. Pardon me. I'm talking in circles. The Folio, because Chris does a Folio Friday once a month. It's on usually the second Friday of the month, and because we're giving her a little break to recover. I stepped in once and Lynn has stepped in for the other time, and she's going to teach you how to use the Cinch tool, which we have several of those in stock. And if you don't know how, or if you want a refresher, that would be a great class. Or if you're on the fence on buying one, that would be a good one to take. Because they look so fun. To make your own little albums, it would be so, so fun. All right, so I think that we probably are about done for what we want to show on camera. I'm probably going to keep playing with it to fill it up. I actually kind of like
the same techniques.
Yeah, I kind of like that this is empty. You want to keep going with photos?
Well, my other thing would be really good for a journaling spot on the side there.
And I actually would
maybe we could just take that journaling stamp and stamp it directly on the paper.
Well, and I like to use the little pocket that we've created too.
Yeah, we could put that on there.
So I could do it this way, I guess. Or where's the other one? Maybe we'll flip it this way.
Oh no, I like the flower.
You like the flower, but I just didn't know if the tuck. I guess tucking towards that way is cute, right? So.
Oh, I'm like, you made all these pockets. You didn't use any of them.
Right? That was what I was kind of thinking. I'm like, I feel like I should use the pockets that I made. So.
We'll just go up a little bit.
Yeah. With my. I do like to craft close to the tongue. It's a little.
It doesn't matter.
I'm going to use this just because I don't have. It is a very thin fold line here. Which is good. That means that you're not wasting paper, but it's.
I forgot some ink pads over here. I thought I was done. are the same.
Mm. There was one where I saw that they had the pocket and then they had a bunch of cuteness coming out of it. See, and when it comes to like this ephemera got ripped, I'm sure that was my fault. I have zero recollection of it. But if you were giving this as a gift, this would be a great place to tuck a lot of these little fun bits so that then they can play with it and choose where they want to have things.
Or I always say when you're giving a folio, a great gift to add on to it is a Shutterfly gift card.
Yes, it is. So that they can print their photos.
That way you're giving them this folio, but then they have to add photos to it and they have to pay to finish it. They're going to be more likely to finish it if they use that Shutterfly gift card to print their pictures.
It's a true story. That's
I guess Costco uses Shutterfly now too, don't they?
I don't know, but I really miss them having photo
me too.
labs in their in-store.
But I think they use Shutterfly now.
Nice.
Or another printing company.
So one great thing about Uniquely Creative is that they have really fantastic B-sides. She just found
Macchiato.
the ink pad that we really wanted.
It was here.
Tucked away, of course. Yes. So anyway, I'm just going to show how I would tuck little cute things like that away. And I probably flip this one that way to make it stand out. So just a little something over here.
How cute.
Not fun? Maybe. Prefer a flower to have leaves, but there's just so many bits. Anyway, so I think we're pretty close. Yeah, probably done.
Yeah.
I think we're done. I'm
you did enough. I think they can figure out how to do the rest.
I mean, I'm going to add to this one. I'm going to add a lot of these little photo dudes that I made and build up. And when you come to see us in the store, because you want to come and buy everything that you saw, because it's so fun, you'll see it finished. Because this is a good place to tuck things as well. So that might even be a good place to tuck that little guy. Right here, the one I cut and didn't use. So just little fun somethings. I do want to add more photos and bits because I think that's fun. So yeah, I think that's you know, when the products are fun to play with, it makes it easy to make something pretty, right?
Yeah, you really have to find products that speak to you in order to be.
Yeah, and honestly, I would say if you feel like you're forcing it, which I think that you can feel that when you just know that it's not quite the way you want it to be. If you're forcing it, you're not going to love the end result. So sometimes it's good to step away and come back to it. Or have a friend sit across from you and inventory ink pads for the studio while you do this. And say, nah, I don't give you the face of, no, I don't like that.
She learned how to read my face.
Yeah, she's like, nah. Very meh. But there, now we have even just a couple more little pieces. And this would be a good place to put some of these words. Oh, that's fun.
All right.
All right, folks, I think that you've heard enough from me today. I'm not going to talk for the rest of the day, and everyone's going to be so happy.
All right, I'm going to throw up our title page.
Throw up our title page.
You want to do one quick look around of what you did?
Yeah, and I am still going to play with that. Okay, so here we go. This is our front, and we have our little band magnet on the one side. And then we open it up, and I think this is a good journal spot,
That would
too.
be a good journal spot,
Yeah,
too.
it's a pretty good journal spot. Write your notes in there. Or you could put, there is enough, I mean, it needs to be pretty flat, so I wouldn't put any dimensional on there. And then, can you see the whole thing? Our little...
It'd be really pretty as a wedding gift for somebody.
It really would. Or even, like I said, as a card that you give, like maybe you give a couple different things, like a date night to them, movie, dinner, movie gift card. Or, you know, the best gift of all, cash. So, thanks for joining us today and struggling through me as I blather on. We appreciate you, and we hope to see you in the store soon.